Mr. White here again.
Yeah, Mr. Anderson.
He's here. Okay, so Mr. Anderson, what do you think? We've got double angle here. That's a big tip-off. This problem could be a little bit harder.
Yeah, and in part A they tell you kind of that you need your equation with signs, so
yeah, they tell you
a big tip.
Only signs, and notice there's no 2x, so you get rid of the double angle.
Right.
So that means you're gonna probably use one of the double angle formulas for cosine.
Yep.
Which one do you think?
Well, if I look there and I want signs only, I'm going to have to use the one that has only signs.
Only signs. What is that? I forget what that is. Is that 1?
1 minus 2 sine squared. Yeah.
1 minus 2 sine squared x.
Yep.
So every time I see a cosine 2x, just this one time, I'm going to take that out and put this in. Alright. So we have a 3. 1 minus 2 sine squared plus sine equals 1. Distribute 3 minus 6 sine squared plus sine x equals 1. And then let's just move everything to one side, put it in the same form that they have. We can say that minus 6 sine squared plus 1 sine x, and then a minus plus 2. So the p, q, and r are negative 6, 1, and 2 respectively. So that's f of x. Okay? Sort of gives us a big hint on what to do next, right, Mr. Anderson?
Yep, that is correct.
So it says factor.
Kinda tips it off. It says factor. Okay.
Okay.
So let's factor.
So we got, what should we do?
Well, negative sine squared makes it a little tricky.
Yeah. So we just do a little trial and error here. I'm just going to use an s for a sign.
Sure.
So more likely than not, it's going to be a 3 and a 2. So let's go negative 3 and a 2. And then if I want a 1 here, and this can be a 2, so I can put a 2 here and I create a 6.
It's going to have to be 2 times 2.
Yeah, you want the 2 times 2. So the 2 times the 2 and the 3 times the 1.
Yep, that'll work.
That'll work. All right, so let's figure out these negatives.
It works already.
It's all done? Plus,
Yeah.
plus? Look at that. Because of the positive 2, we can see right away this needs to be plus, plus. Okay. And then it says to solve equals 0. So let's set this equal to 0.
Yep.
We're going to go sine of x equals
looks like
subtract
2 thirds.
Yeah, subtract the 2, divide by the negative 3. That's going to be 2 thirds. And sine of x is equal to negative half. So now we're going to write down, we're going to answer the question. It doesn't say to solve. Here's the interesting part. It doesn't say to solve because this one isn't technically on the unit circle. It's not on the special triangles, but this one is. But it doesn't ask to find the solution. It says to find the number of solutions. So let's just jump over to our graph. We've got sine of x.
What was the domain?
Pi to 3 pi.
Okay, interesting.
So pi to 3 pi. Let's graph 2 thirds. 2 thirds. And let's graph, what was it? Negative half?
Yep.
Negative half. How many solutions are we going to get?
Looks like 4 to me.
Well, be careful. 2 thirds.
What do you mean?
Doesn't that fall out of the domain? Oh no, we got, okay, sorry,
4.
you're right. I was looking at 2 pi, not 3 pi. So this one's out.
Yep.
This one's in, this one's in, this one's in, and this one's in. Is that it?
That's the only ones I see.
4 solutions. Nice job, Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, thanks.